Tell us about your fund. People may not know exactly what you're doing, so just give us the basics and tell us some things, maybe an investment or two that you are excited about that shows the focus that you described.
Well, I mean, we started, my partner and I, Jeff Steibel.
Who's here tonight.
Who's here tonight.
Yeah.
About 3 years ago, I started looking at what comes next. And I started looking in the investment space primarily, when you're in the NBA and you're a young player, you have all these meetings. And you sit around with a lot of financial people and they explain to you how you need to save and how post-career, if you continue to live the lifestyle that you're accustomed to, eventually that money's going to run out, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I started kind of sitting there and thinking, okay, what is the counter to that? How can I use the influence that I currently have now to build something of value that won't dwindle over time, but actually grow.
You were thinking this when you were 19?
No, I started thinking this when I was about 34, 35 or
All
so.
Right.
When you rupture your Achilles and you're sitting in bed, you have a lot of time to think.
Right.
And when it hit me, I wish I had thought about it earlier. So anyway, Jeff and I started our fund and started investing our own capital, and seeing where that comes, seeing where that leads to. And I actually started enjoying it, and started seeing great potential here, and hopefully it can be a great example for other athletes. Mm-hmm. Because right now, the model, the way it's set up, like athletes will get endorsement deals, right? And you get the cash.
But once you're out of the game, you're out of the game,
That's
right?
exactly right. Because eventually that money runs dry, right? So how can you use the influence that you currently have and create somewhat of a hybrid model of endorsement money where you have that liquidity, but also you build something of long-term value? Right.
So give us an example of something you're excited about that you've invested in.
Well, I think we have a couple of our CEOs here, actually. I think Cindy is here from VIP Kids. There she is. She's awesome.
And so VIP Kids is where you have English language teachers in the U.S. primarily, right? Teaching kids in China English.
Right. And yeah, I mean, that's basically
So
it.
America is the sweatshop for China. Is that a fair way to put it?
Yeah, your way to put it, not mine.
All right. All right.
No, but it's really about inspiring the kids in China to understand that there's a much, much bigger world out there and helping them have the opportunities. I mean, I'm sure you guys sat here and talked today at length about companies in China really strategizing about coming to the U.S., right? And that starts at a very, very young level, and kids understanding the market, understanding the branding, understanding the language, right? So you got to take small steps.